What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy Mastermind here with Ohio Cannabis Live coming out the fucking garage like, what's up? That's right. I said a bad word. You damn right. I can do that now. We have 1 million views. What y'all say? Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Nah, we ain't gonna drop it that hard. We gonna tear this mic up. But as promised, who's here? Who's here for this historic moment? The Ohio Cannabis Live press conference. We did it, y'all. We did it. I've been waiting all day. I've been just going through all kind of stuff and trying to clean up my house, clean up my garage, and everything else. Let me get my chair. Trying to get somewhere, figure out where I was gonna film this at. I didn't feel like doing it in my usual location. I didn't feel like doing it the normal way. I wanted to get up close and personal. And just say, this is it, y'all. Now we on our way to 2 million. Now we need 5,000. We need way more than 5,000 subscribers. You know, I don't even get a plaque till we get 50,000 subscribers. How many people in Ohio smoke weed? Man. You know, I would tell my system to play some music, but then if I do that, then I'll get a copyright violation, so I can't really turn up because it'll say you got a copyright on your video. If you are just joining us, we are celebrating 1 million views on Ohio Cannabis Live since 2019. It has been an incredible journey. I think I can actually show y'all. Let me see if it will let me do this while we're live. I don't know. It might. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. I don't know if you guys are still there, but I've been like, I'm looking for the actual, there it is. You guys can't see it there, but maybe you can. But yeah, it's kind of like it won't even fit in the screen now. It's there. It's there though. I'll show you. That says there's some more zeros on the other side of that 1 million. We got it. We got it. Hello. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Come on down. All right. So now we're going to see. We smoking on that gold. Let me see. How do I turn that green screen off? Can I turn it back off? Yeah. All right. I want y'all to see that gold, man. Do not try this out. Yes, it's a gold joint. He's smoking a gold joint. Drip. Drip. Next video coming out soon. Teaser. Ohio got pre-rolls. Mastermind and already tried it. That video dropping right after this one. So make sure you're watching it so we can get that first 10,000 views. Share it. Your boy took on for the team and went out and got the first pre-rolls sold in Ohio. Watch the video in a minute. I'm telling you nothing else about it until then. But what I want to know, how'd your day go? What's going on with dinner? How's the weather? Is it not beautiful where you are right now? Isn't the weather just great right now? Except we need some rain. The grass is starting to get really dry. And I would like to talk a little bit about what we're going to do next. So this is a press conference. So there are a couple things, and I have already kind of talked about a few of these things with you in the last couple videos. I can't wait to show y'all the new graphics for our ticker and everything. I just updated it. So come Friday, some new stuff's gonna be happening on the video, on the live stream. So I made some changes. Also would like to let you know there will be another live stream So instead of we just being on Fridays at 4:20, there will also be a prime time and eventually a morning. So there will be three streams. There will be the morning stream, the 4:20 stream that you see every Friday, and then another stream that will be a prime time stream. This will be for those who always miss the 4:20 stream because they're in traffic, they're at work, whatever. I've paid attention to the numbers, and we need to be prime time. So, am I announcing Ohio Cannabis Live prime time? Is that what I'm doing? Is that what we calling it? Ohio Cannabis Live prime time? I don't know. That might be what it's called. I don't know. The other thing I talked about is about the strategy for moving forward for Ohio Cannabis Live to continue to grow, just like other organizations, platforms, channels grow. Some of that involves you becoming a member of our channel and joining our group, joining our family. You're already part of the family, but I know a lot of you have not committed and have not pressed the subscribe button yet. The analytics don't lie. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. So make sure that you subscribe. I don't care if you have to subscribe and then unsubscribe, subscribe and then subscribe. But make sure it's checked and make sure you hit the notification bell for updates. So when I post a new video, which I'm doing a lot more, that you check it out. And don't just watch it for part of the time. You got to watch the whole video, okay? And you have to tap the screen now. You give me the likes. Because if I don't get no likes, I don't get no money. They don't give me no money. Now, another thing I want to talk about is the building. We are looking for a building. And we now know, I'm pleased to announce today that I have finally decided what the name of the building is going to be called. And this is a big deal because I'm announcing something huge right now. And this is why this is a press conference. The name of our building is going to be called the Riley Media and Event Center. It'll be located here in Columbus, Ohio. I have no idea where this is going to be. I have no idea how it's going to pay for this. I want to remind you about a few things for those who may be watching this. And this could be the government. This could be Department of Job and Family Services. This could be the hospital I go to. I'm talking to you. I'm still sick from pancreatitis. This ain't cured. This ain't went away. I'm suffering from extreme pain every day. And I'm still disappointed in our healthcare system here in Ohio. I'm very disappointed because they failed me. They let this happen to me. They let this happen to me. And they overlooked it. They missed it. They dismissed it. They downplayed it. I was the hypochondriac a few years ago. That guy's always in the hospital and there's nothing wrong with him. He's fine. That was never the case. I was never fine. But you know what? You know what? That doesn't mean I'm giving up. That doesn't mean we got to be sad about it all the time. That doesn't mean I can't smile. That doesn't mean I can't make YouTube videos. That doesn't mean we can't get another 1 million views before the year's over. I just want to make sure those who be watching these videos don't get it twisted. I'm still that poor sick guy with the white t-shirt who was sitting behind a desk with nothing at the beginning. And I'm still in the same place when I first started it. The only difference now is I'm not in my basement. I'm not in my kitchen. I'm in my garage. And I'm getting closer to getting out this house into a proper building, into a proper studio. Because listen, government, listen, hospital, and whoever else, the state, whoever. I done through all this, broke my finger, went back to school, in debt $15,000 to the government for school, for TV and radio broadcasting. I'm determined. You hear me? I'm determined to make a difference. I'm determined to make an impact. And I'm determined to continue to advocate for not just people who smoke weed, but all the other people in Ohio who are suffering and who are tired of not getting quality medical care that they deserve, who are tired of getting the runaround, who are tired of sitting in the ER all night to find out that they're going to be discharged as soon as they get back there. Those people who have been trying to figure out how to navigate this new health program we're in now after COVID. And I'm just saying this to you all because there's a separate channel going on. And I need y'all to go and support that channel too. And that's the Anthony D. Riley channel. That is a channel that I'm going to dedicate about everything else that I don't talk about on here. And that's where I'm going to talk more about this pancreatitis and more about what I really go through and what I'm trying to do to help educate others about this disease, this illness, whatever you want to call it. Chronic pancreatitis is permanent. I'll never be fixed. This will never be over. I'll never stop being admitted to the hospital. Because that's what happens when you have chronic pancreatitis. What you need to know about it is that if you get acute pancreatitis, you need to do everything you can to prevent it from happening again. And it starts with taking care of yourself, eating healthier, stop eating junk food, stop eating processed food, stop eating fast food, start eating at home, start making your own. We talk about homegrown stuff. Well, that's something else that I'd like to do with my building. Is I'd like to have a community garden there where once a month or whenever food is available for harvest, that I could give that back to the community to help reduce the burden of having fresh produce. So this is part of my initiative. It's not just cannabis, but cannabis connects everything. You see, it's much more complicated spiderweb. Our endocannabinoid system is what guides us. But most of us aren't using that system because we don't know how to activate it. We are consuming things that aren't helping us at times, or we're wasting our money on things just because we want to save money. And so something else I'm going to start doing is talking more about what strains I think we should be looking at and what strains you should be buying, growing, and investigating yourself beyond layer cake. But right now, for example, I've been testing lemon cherry gelato from various sources. I've been testing ice cream cake from various sources, which is a very old strain. It's very hard to come by in Ohio. And also runts, which is very common, very many versions of it. So regardless, I say all to say that we plan on evolving. We plan on working on a documentary. I would like some of you, if not all of you, to be a part of that. We are going to have a celebration. I realize that there is only 5 people watching this video right now. At one point, there were 21 people watching it, and I know the numbers will go all over the place about who's watching it. Maybe more people watch it if I put my glasses back on and I light this gold joint back up. What's up, Lynette? Yeah, you gotta hit the thumbs up because 6 thumbs up on 1 million views, you know. So, actually what I thought I was gonna do, and I'm gonna test this out, y'all, is I was gonna go into Zoom, because Zoom has all this new stuff going on, and go live from Zoom. That way y'all could come in to assess like we used to do, and we used to do the Zoom sesh and just have a massive 1 million views smoking session, like just lock out Zoom. Let me see how many people we get in Zoom from all over the world. We can just get as many people in Zoom as a crash Zoom with as many people and everybody being there just blowing back some good weed, get your bong. So we set up the first ever international smoking Zoom. And we stream it live. Is that a crazy experiment? I think it is. The first ever live virtual sesh meetup brought to you by Zoom. No, our account shut down the same day. But that's okay. That shows you it worked. Or maybe they get a whole lot more Zoom signups all of a sudden. And then that could be very good for you, Zoom. Zoom. Jimmy has sent one membership out, and that's to remind me to talk to you about the membership program. Now, as a member of our membership program, you are entitled to one free clone per year. If you are in our higher tiers, you will get more than one free clone per year. This also gives you exclusive access to me and my team. This also gives you discounts on events, discounts on merchandise is coming soon. Um, we got people who have been asking about these hats. This one is actually another one of my custom hats. I do want to let y'all know we do have custom hats now. It's not just those cheap drop shipping hats that we had. We do got those still. We still got them, but these is not them. Uh, so we have a company that makes these for us, and so if you would like one, I can get you one. You will have to pay for it right now. We don't have any samples anymore. We ran out of samples, but we'll get some more samples, and then we'll give those away. What I would tell you is that if you would like to see me, um, there's a couple opportunities. I'm going to be at this town hall September the 6th in Columbus, Ohio, at the Columbus Metropolitan Library. Another opportunity will be at the Ohio Cannabis Health and Business Summit in Cleveland, Ohio on October the 4th and October the 5th. I will be speaking there at some point, and I will probably be turning up there doing some more celebrating because it ain't going to be just a month or so away. So I might as well go ahead and turn up there too. So again, I just want to thank everyone who watches this video later. If you're still watching it to this point, I mean, obviously, I think that what happens with these live streams is, YouTube doesn't necessarily know how to process a weed video in the algorithm sometimes. And so it doesn't get put into the for you. And what that does is it doesn't get us any views on our live stream. But the longer that we hang in there, we have learned, just like the other day, the longer that we're streaming live, the more likely it is to pick up. And you know what? I didn't let it get dark, man. I was going to take y'all outside and show y'all the layer cake outside. But don't worry, I got clips of that to show y'all too. I'll be posting those too. So, you know, let me know what you got going on. Are you going to try to see the Buckeye game this weekend? I heard it's going to be crazy here in the city. You know what I'm gonna be doing? I'm gonna be out here trying to do some Ubers and Lyfts. See, you never know if you're the clubs. You might catch me on the Uber and Lyft. And make sure you ask for a sticker if you figure out it's me, but you'll never know because I'm in disguise. You'll never catch me. Hey Jimmy, man, I do appreciate you, my brother. Yeah, the snapbacks were fresh. Yeah, and see, these are snap. I mean, these are still snapbacks. They are still, but see, we got a new thing now. This one actually is more like this is like the hybrid kind of like. See, it's got like this part here, then it's got like the ventilation going on in the back. Now I've got some other ones. The other ones I got, what I consider like my winter hat, where it does not have the ventilation, and it's the same hat, it's the same color, but it's a solid back here instead of having the ventilation. And I'm really like that one, and it's really comfortable. Even in the sun, I mean, I don't feel like it's tack. Some hats don't feel right or they don't hold. These are pretty tough too, man. I done sat on it, threw stuff on it, man. These are some tough hats. So I know some hats are just not quality. They start to tear up very easily. These hats ain't like that. So again, we're eventually going to scale up to where we'll be able to sell them on our website and on our YouTube here. You'll be able to get these hats. But right now they're special order, and we can do a couple custom things. Like if you want to get the signature MM gold MM on the back, I do have something like that. We also have some Mastermind Cannabis hats as well. If you would like to get a Mastermind Cannabis hat, it comes in this color, but it has our logo on it. I can't show it to you right now because I don't have it near me, but you might have seen it before. It's really, really nice. The logo just pops. And this is actually the thing about this logo is that this is the one the state didn't like. And this is actually the one I ended up liking. And it basically is a brain with some weed growing out of it. It's the shit. And I can't wait to get those in a more broader availability. So yeah, we'll be fundraising for several things, for the documentary series, for the building, for new equipment, and we'll be looking for people that want to partner with us. If you're electronics company or something like that, we can use, or some type of service providers or other businesses that we can partner with. We're interested in that. We do have a sponsorship program that we'll be talking more about in the next couple weeks. But if you're seriously interested in getting ahead and being one of the first people in our sponsorships program, go ahead and send an email at info@ohiocannabislive.com, sponsor in the subject line, and I'll give you some details about how that program works. We're just working on so many things right now. There's an Ohio Cannabis Live web app that we have now that we're working in development in. We're working on so many things. I mean, I bought cannabiseducationprogram.com. So there's like a lot of stuff going on, and then like I told you, I'm still sick. I'm still sick, y'all. It's so crazy. And I'm gonna tell you, I gotta get me another chair. This chair is part of the problem. We've discovered that this chair, it looks comfortable. It's a Sealy chair, and you would think it's got all this padding, everything. It's so soft. No, it's somehow as a back breaker that hurts your back. So it's not a good chair. And I got a newer chair in the other room where I sit all the time. But this is the chair I sit in when I'm outside. So I gotta get me a new chair. This chair is going in the trash. And everyone who has had this chair, from my mom to my girlfriend, is like, "This chair is a terrible chair. It's terrible, terrible." So why am I sitting in it? Because I shouldn't be sitting in it. I should get up right now. I'm up. I'm done. No, it's time to get up. This chair out of here. Get on my feet. Let's get up. Let's go. Man. So, let's see here. I have my phone on charge so it don't go dead. Read y'all's comments. CBG Project 21. Okay, sounds interesting. Yeah, okay. So, right now, what we got to start thinking about is our celebration. So, I got a couple different options. One of them is the parties here at my house. That's one of my very most affordable options. But then what if a million people show up? The neighborhood would be so mad at me. Scott decided to have a million view party at his house, and then the million people showed up. Oops. Okay. So some of y'all remember we had a party at this park, and it was right around Labor Day, and we rented this place, and it was really decent spot. Do y'all remember that? We had the patient, we called it the patient celebration. What about if I rent that place again? Well, I can still raise some money for it. I might be able to get us some money, but we still would, we'd have to we would have to plan this out. Or do we have a party in October in Cleveland? Nah, I don't have a party in Columbus. So the party will probably be, I think September is too soon. I'm thinking November. I think November, y'all. I think November's might be better. Before, before the holidays, before Thanksgiving, before Christmas. Um, I'm thinking November. I mean, it might be, it's Ohio. It might be cold. It might not be. It's really hard to say. It's really hard to say what's going to happen. So that's why I'm thinking that we should probably think November. Now, if y'all got other feedback, we could wait longer. We could wait till next year, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. But I do want to give enough time to properly advertise it. There is one other place that I checked out. It's nearby. It's called Deb's Place. It's a nice little place, and I'm going to check in on that one and see what they charge to rent that place. But and then I got to look at the availability of the spot we rented last time. But the cool thing about that spot is the park. There's plenty of parking. The building has central air and heat, so whether it's hot or cold, we can still be inside the building and set up our stuff and have something. See, it's gonna be food, giveaways, and just good vibes. That's how we do all the parties. It's real simple. It's not too complicated to figure out what's gonna happen at a mastermind party. I just told you right there. That's what's going to happen at the mastermind party. Rewind it back. What happened to the mastermind party? That's what happened at the mastermind party. All right, so now, for those who are not aware, we have a lot of work to do for the town hall. We're going to do a lot of work for this party. And we're going to need support and help. So, one other way that you can help out is on my website. It's ohiochemistlive.com/donate. Now, that goes to me, it bypasses YouTube and all the other little tricksters that are taking money from you. You know, so that's one of the more direct ways to help out. You can also cash at me. My cash app is in a lot of different videos. You can get my cash app, but it's like Mastermind Ohio. But all those little things do help out because, like I said, when um, I'm not doing anything and I'm just sitting here making videos, uh, it definitely is a slow crawl from YouTube. We did make our goal, but this money doesn't even cover our accounting expenses. I mean, it's helpful, but I think the more we push it, the more we raise more money to help keep things going, the better we'll be. And then, like I said, I'm gonna start really going after some sponsors, investors, try to get us some money funding that way. I'm also going to try to find some other alternative sources. I won't say on here on the internet right now, but nothing illegal. But I definitely think that there's ways to raise money and fundraise money in the proper way, and we're going to do that. I mean, like a Kickstarter type deal, you know. So we're going to build this building up, and I don't know. I really would like to just buy a building and just to use it, but it may even get to a point where we that might not be realistic. We might come out having to just really buy a piece of land and building a building from the ground up. And I can't imagine that doing that. But I do know somebody who own a construction company who could build this building for me. And y'all met her actually. I'll let you see if you can figure out who that is. Um, but that is certainly a possibility, and certainly something that would be a big deal. I mean, come on now. I already told you. So those who didn't hear it at the beginning, I'll say it again when I'm talking about the building. We're talking about what will eventually become the Riley Events and Media Center. And in this place will be a place for us to host events and then a place for us to do various content, podcasts, videos, documentaries, other content. It will be a content creation, a media place, an event place, a place for people in the cannabis community will be able to go to this place and feel safe and be able to have a good time, be able to get information, to be able to connect with resources. Um, some of the things that I want to see happen on a regular basis is an expungement clinic program. I want to see that happen. I want to see weekly cannabis education content being put out with the state support, heck, with them even paying for it. I want to see more people be able to share their success stories about being able to use cannabis. I want people to be able to come out of their shells and share their experiences on how they were able to beat alcohol addiction, they were able to beat opiate addiction, or whatever it might be. And I also want to hear the bad stuff too. I mean, some people have had bad experience with cannabis. That does happen. And, I wouldn't be a fair content creator if I didn't accept that. You know, it ain't for everybody, and we have to say something like that and be honest with ourselves. I wish it was for everybody, but it isn't. Um, but it is for a lot of people. And every time I think about it, and every time I go somewhere, I meet more and more people who are supporters of cannabis. I've had more conversations about cannabis spontaneously in the last 5 years than in my entire life. And I think that's because the world is starting to turn greener. It is. It's turning greener. And it's because more people are starting to talk about this. There's people seeing the financial success of it. I mean, the type of employment success, the type of money back into communities, which is something we feel very strongly about here at Ohio Cannabis Live, is, helping the community. Um, and I'm definitely doing some things behind the scenes. I can't get into all the details, but I'm fighting for things to get better in our program, and I think you're going to see some changes. I can almost assure you, you're going to see some changes sooner than later on pricing, all that. It is going to happen. I've already been alerted to some things, um, so I'll be looking forward to seeing them happen. And I'm not going to announce any of these things for these people unless I see it happen. Um, and I think that at the end of the day, what I'm going to try to focus in on doing as we celebrate the 1 million views is trying to go back again and work on how I will be able to effectively tell a story of how we got here from the very beginning when we all met, when we all started doing this every week. Little Mac 86. Craig, I'm so sorry, man. I have not processed your order yet. I am going to do it. And if I don't do it, man, I'm sorry. I'll go get it done. I promise. I need to process your order. It will be processed today, my brother. I I I just had to fire the system up. It's been off for a while, so I will get that sent out to you, Craig. I just don't want you to think I'm not paying attention, because Mastermind is paying attention, brother. And I do appreciate your support, Craig. And I know you was the last person to buy something on the website. The website's still there, y'all. We still got hats and stuff on there, man. It's still active. Craig tested it for us, man. It's still working, man. Thank you so much, Craig. Uh-oh. Still live.
I've been only looking at her thing.
Okay, well. All
I
right.
got one 15 minutes worth of $20 gas.
Okay. All right, well, I'll be there in a second. All right, y'all. Well, you know how it is. Duty calls, duty calls. So I got to get off here with y'all. But again, I told y'all I was a couple here and like to go joint when we hit the numbers. And we hit the numbers. And yes, that was layer cake in that gold joint. 100%. Mastermind grown. Thank y'all again for everything. It's been a journey that hasn't even really just starting, man. And after everything that I told y'all the other day about the message from God, and here it's gonna just keep going, and I'm just trying to ride. I'm just trying to ride this whole thing, like, and then I'm just trying to grab as many people along with me out the way. Like, come on, let's go and come together and build this thing. Literally build this thing that we're going to eventually be broadcasting from, that we're eventually going to be having meetings at the Riley Media and Event Center. To be backwards by the time it's said. That'll be Events Media Center. But something to that effect. That's what it's going to be called. I already have it locked in the brain. So that's what it's going to be called. And if y'all see a building in Columbus you think will be big enough, let me know. But it's super slim pickings right now. So again, I will see y'all all later. And if I don't see you at the town hall, maybe I'll see you in Cleveland. Or if I can find a way to pop up at some other town halls or some other events that you guys got going on, make sure you let me know. Send me the flyer. Hey, Captain Green Toker, you have a good night too, brother. Thank you for joining. Thank you. And I will see y'all all soon. Peace.